VTUK.
Streaming live.
I haven't screwed up the buttons or anything with this. Not at all. Not even slightly.
Nothing is broken.
Nothing's
Everything is
broken.
fine.
No, it's all good. I haven't messed up the title in YouTube or anything. It's all perfect.
Everything is as it should be.
Back to the future or back to the past.
Back to the present.
Whatever, something along those lines.
So, guys, you've been to Vape Expo, right?
We've been to Vape Expo. Yeah, we've been to Vape.
Yeah, we have. This is true.
Yeah. And we talked about it on the last episode. That's all right.
Wait, I thought we were going to talk about it tonight.
That's true. Oh yes, it is Disposable. Yeah, no, yeah. So on YouTube, you're watching this live, but we are going to be reenacting last week's show.
Yeah.
But on Twitch, you're actually going to be watching this week's show.
Yeah, it's a new format.
It's a new format.
Mm-hmm.
It's working with inclusivity and make sure those that have trouble catching up can watch it. We're trying to keep that way. No, we're not.
It is Pride Month and everything, and a week or I don't know day.
Nothing to do with me fucking it up and can't be asked to change it.
Well, it's not. It's not necessarily that you fucked up. It happened, and you didn't want to fuck it up by trying to change it.
Yeah, I didn't want to fuck it up further. I think is the answer to that one. Basically,
you're afraid if you try to fix it, you'll break it.
Okay. Yeah, and I thought what's going to happen is if we hadn't have mentioned it, after it's finished going live and it's saved it on YouTube, I can change the title.
Yes, you can. So anybody watching this back won't know what we were talking about for the last 2 minutes. Yeah,
they'll be watching this going, what the fuck are they talking about? The title's fine. Don't understand what the problem is. No. So, it's seamless. They'll never know.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Except for the fact we've been talking about it for the last 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, that's fine, but people won't know that until I'm sorry, I'm going to stop now because everyone's brain's going to fry.
Yeah,
I'm going to stop.
It's an it's a problem.
Existential nightmare.
That's the word. Yeah,
that's the word. That's the longest word I'll be saying tonight. Everything is downhill from here.
Downhill from there. Okay.
Kaz, did you just sniff your fingers?
Thanks for the share there, Dinky. I'm calling you Dinky because. Oh, hang on a minute. Does that mean I've got a subscribe to do then?
I probably have as well. Can I do it without breaking everything? This is what you do. Is you do this whilst you're live on Twitch, talking to other people.
Absolutely.
Use my free sub. Thank you very much.
Hang on a minute, because I'm doing it on Tinterweb. It's different, and I don't know what I'm. But me being old,
and also you're basically logged in as 2 different people, so.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's going to go well.
Oh god, yeah, this could be very confusing. Oh dear. Let's leave that. I'll leave that one for you.
Don't do it. Do it.
So, in that case, should we start with Mr. Dinky Zaranov, seeing as you've just subscribed? What's that? Look, you're preempting it now. You're spoiling the surprise.
Kaz, did you just sniff your fingers?
Thanks for the subscription, networker, who is actually just there. But, anyway.
Thanks, Dave.
So yeah, Mr. Dinky Zaranov, what is it thou's vaping on?
Well, I'm showing something that I'm basically deeply against.
No, what?
And
You're
then again, no.
deeply against whiteboard markers.
Yes.
What's wrong with what have you got against whiteboard markers? That's what I want to know.
I hate the yellow ones.
You hate the yellow ones.
They're so unclear
Oh
to
god,
read.
yeah, they just don't show up on the whiteboard. They're a complete waste of time.
They're very see-through.
Absolutely.
No. I've tried disposables before and basically don't like them. Okay, they were like first gen disposables about 1.5 year ago, 1 year ago. Nasty Juices one, they were really shit. I was out driving with my friend, the guy who has some vape shops, and he had those lying in the back seat. I was like, ooh.
Just lying in the back seat of his car, like, you know.
So
Got here in the back there. You just you know, and you just kind of swaffled it off the back of the.
Yeah, it's called Manglade. Well, it was in a box and shit. There's some tests you got. So it's even 0 fucking milligram.
0? What the hell?
And it's a mango ice, but basically just taste of ice and then a little aftertaste of mango.
So it's just like a mouth freeze with a hint of mango.
And it's too. I think it's some testers he probably got from some dude who wanted to sell him something.
Okay.
2,000 puffs, and it's still going. I got it 10 days ago.
Talking of which, hang on, stay there. Keep talking.
Really, really icy.
It's still got the ice, has it? I don't want to know.
Still got the ice and. Ooh. Why does that look like an ICOS he has around his neck?
It's not one of those. This is the one that I got for our Kelly. I got it at Expo. So, and she used it and it stopped working, and I picked it up and it's probably not going to play now. But
the thing is. So it lights in the middle, and then if you can see on the edge there's like a little hole thingy.
Okay.
So if you accidentally cover that hole, then
you
get fuck all.
Oh, hang on.
And I've done that a couple times, to be honest.
So you're sitting there think taking it out, thinking it's a mech tube, and you're like, why isn't this fucking
pushing the button?
Yeah, exactly.
No, so yeah, always a trusty Caliburn with some boring just use Nick salts. We're gonna come back to that, Dave.
Possibly.
And then also tonight on the Imperia on the Datu.
Nice.
Where I'm actually still, and I'm not. I don't feel weird saying this because I tried this before.
What?
I tried this before and didn't really catch on, but I've been vaping it lately, actually, in the Imperia. So
nice.
Jeffrey,
elderflower and apple.
Elderflower and apple.
And
nice.
do you know why you like it so much now? It's because it's exclusive and you can no longer get it.
Literally, when that bottle's run out, you're fucked.
Because you know it's no longer available.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of pre-Brexit when you could actually send stuff without getting effed over by customs. And
And before your flavor bans,
Oh yeah, well that's I've actually heard stuff not being taken in customs because they're still screwed in the head there yet. And,
that's good.
I don't know. I'm luckily going traveling to another EU country next week, so I'll bring a little something back because we can still bring in for our own. You know, if you bring in 100 bottles, maybe they'll say, "Hey, is that for your own?" Yeah, I vape a lot, but
yeah.
So it's like
the trouble is that would be what I would do. I would like poodle off to France, and it would be like the beer run. You know when you go to Calais and you load up the back of your car with beer.
Yeah,
I'd be go to France, and I'd be loading up the back of the car with bottles of e-liquid, and it's like, is that all per person I use? Okay.
Yeah, and it's I was going to say it's very similar to the Denmark-Sweden thing about going over for alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is actually the Swedes, they go over and through Denmark and then they go all the way to Germany. You can actually buy a combination ticket from Helsingborg to Helsingør and then also from Rugby to Puttgarden. So they do
do that
route.
now.
because it's so much cheaper in Germany.
So they go from Sweden through Denmark and into Germany.
Yes.
Bloody hellfire! Why not?
And they take home a lot. There are these limits to I think 110 liters of beer and 10 liters of booze and shit. They like load all the cars. I've seen people like with blankets in like one of those big like MPVs.
Yeah.
Those seats in the back just
Station wagon
and just
with a
covered
trailer
with blankets. Why are you covering it with blankets? It's not at all weird. And you have Swedish plates and you have 2 borders to cross. That's no. So, yeah,
I remember mates of mine hiring transit vans just to go to France.
Yeah.
Like when that was a thing. But there you go.
So that's me tonight. I still have this, but it's shit.
What? Why? What was that you waved?
400 mAh and 1.6.
The vibrating mod.
That's the only cool feature about it, and then the fact that it glows.
Yeah, but the vibrating basically kills the battery even quicker.
Really?
Well, it must do.
Well, it must do. Is it? Yeah, it's obviously using some juice.
I'm gonna test that and see
but you know what I mean.
How long it takes. No,
It's sitting there going
it's a
like that
decent
with a
pod.
vibrating mod. We're gonna get struck. We're gonna get strike against us.
But I still don't get the fact of why make a pod 1.6 milliliter when it's already. Yeah, I know it's really flat, but could have made it just a bit longer, and then would have 2.
Yeah, I'll just make the pod a little bit longer, and it wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah. So that's me. So, Mr. Childs.
Yes.
Sucking on.
Cool. And in chat, if you want to say what you're vaping on, feel free. We may or may not get to it. We'll see how we go. But right, so I am vaping on new shit. All around.
Shit.
Well, yeah. Well, the first one I'll start with isn't new shit, but it's got new shit in it. So I've got the mix abomination mod. On top of that is an evil twin, and inside that I've got.
I'm so sorry, I don't want to butt in, but whenever you show the abomination mod, when you show it like that on camera,
it looks nice, doesn't it?
You look at it and go, that is just like
that's quite a good job.
A stab wood. It's got a woody effect to it.
I was gonna say you should post some pictures on like the Aspire Facebook page or Instagram page or something like that. Then they will make the David edition.
I'll just tag
with
it.
some brainy texturish paint.
I'll do one.
It does look like a China job.
It needs a filter on it, doesn't it? Really, just to blur it out.
Some soft lighting would be in order for that one, without a doubt. So inside,
put a red cover over the lamp.
Yeah, inside that. So I bought some. Oh no, because there was a sale on over the Jubilee on the UK Aspire vendor website, and I bought some of the 1 ohm Aspire coils, which is in that at the moment, and I'm enjoying them very nicely. It's the 1 ohm meshes. But they also had a juice, and I thought, oh, brilliant, I'll give that a try. It's Strapped Soda's Professor Pep. And I thought, I've been looking for years for a half-decent Dr. Pepper, which this is supposed to be.
Right, okay, yeah.
Got it, filled up the tank, no problem. Take the first vape on it. All I can taste in it, now I'm not sure if it is, for legal reasons, I don't know if it is, but the only flavour I'm getting is cherry cola. And it tastes very much like Capella cherry cola to me.
Oh.
Because that's a while ago when I tried to mix my own juice, I thought I'll try a cherry Coke and made that up. And I was like, yeah, it's cherry Coke. But yeah, that's what it tastes like to me and nothing else. So it's not a Dr. Pepper. It's more of a cherry cola for my untrained taste buds.
Aren't they also kind of similar? It's a more fizzy cherry cola taste.
Yeah, there's a similarity, but it's not cherry. You can't taste cherry in a Dr. Pepper. It does. If you have a Dr. Pepper and a cherry cola, you'd be able to tell them apart easily.
Yeah.
But there is cola in it, but this one just seems like they've whacked another cherry cola. So yes, not overly impressed with that. But there you go. That's that one. I am also on the Wismec RXG, and on top of that, I have got a Shure RTA.
Ooh,
Sure.
So saw it at Expo. That's as good as it's going to get. Saw it at
Fancy.
Expo, like the look of it, managed to pick one up, and I'm showing that, and suitably impressed with it. It's got all of the inserts, so I've got a nice tight mouth to lung with it. I've got the 1 ohm disc in it at the moment, or the 1 mil disc in it at the moment, and it's giving me the sort of mouth to lung that I would expect. But the only thing I would say, it's good. It works well. It takes a little bit of getting used to, because basically it's Chandler messing around.
I didn't mess around. Why have you swapped?
I don't know. I suddenly swapped. So basically, you won't be able to see it on the camera. Basically, it's got 3 notches on it. So the most left-hand notch is juice flow control. So that's the juice is coming through the holes. The middle is with the juice flow control closed, and then you can take the cap off and refill it. Chandler, stop it. And then the last one, if you turn it all the way, that completely closes off the airflow control and means that you can take the whole top cap off, because it's just a press fit top cap. So 1 turn, you can take off the top part and refill it. 2 turns, you can take the whole thing off. I'm sorry, I've just got to go to the shit.
No?
Right, so that's why. It's just me staring at myself. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, you're fine.
I thought I was just going to raise my hand instead of interrupting Dave. And
Yeah.
apparently when I raised my hand, I switch it up.
So that's good.
So that's what's been right. Okay, fine. That's what throws you to the top.
Honestly, I didn't know that. I was just going to ask, didn't they have it in gold?
No, unfortunately not. There was this is the fancy DLC edition, because that was what was available at the time, and I wanted one, so I bought it. But they do them in silver or DLC. So I got the DLC one. But yeah, I like it. The vape's good on it.
Sharky.
Pretty much, yeah. Guessing that's what it is. But no,
Well,
like I said,
you can do Sharpie. Gold.
You should
Sharpie.
do a gold Sharpie. Get a gold Sharpie and paint it.
I could paint. Yeah, I could paint it gold. But again, like I said, on things that are going to heat up, I'm not quite sure about putting paint on them. So I think I'll leave that one to the
Just
experts.
don't do the insides. That's
Yeah.
I'm sure that would only well. But yes, that works very well. Quite happy with it. Takes a little bit of getting used to getting the fill cap back on. But overall, not too bad. Quite like it. And lastly,
It is a bit fancy, to be fair.
it is, but it's not expensive, but it looks really nice. Like I said, I love the dome on it.
It's got
It
optional.
looks really nice. There we
Is
are.
that an optional top cap?
No, that's how it comes.
That's how it comes, like that.
You can buy an optional mini cap and an optional big tank cap, which basically makes it looks like the Nico, where it's got the metal body and the small little bit
the small window.
perspex at the bottom.
Okay.
But that's more than enough juice for me, and I'm not going to bother getting the bigger tank. And inside that, I've got the 7-berry blast. And last but by no means least, I have the Flexus block, which again, this was after repping the colours. After being at Expo and not being able to buy anything, I needed to buy some stuff, so I bought the Sure Tank and I bought this. And but I wanted to give it a try because I'm interested. And to be honest with you, I think it's really good. So basically, it's a pod slides out. There you go. You put the coil in the bottom, so you haven't got to worry about throwing away pods. You're just literally changing the coil.
Yeah.
It's got it comes as standard with 2 mil capacity, and there's a bung in it. Haven't been able to get the bung out yet, but where I purchased it from, I bought a spare tank, and the spare tank just happens to be the 3 mil version.
Oh, that's a shame.
So without the bung in it. So I've got 3 mils using that, and it works fine. It's got airflow control on the top there.
Oh, is that on the
lines.
pod?
Yeah, it's on the pod itself is the airflow control.
Okay, I see.
And I've got it about 2/3 closed, and that's a tight enough mouth to lung for me. You can completely close it and basically get no air through at all. So you can get it right down there if you want. And the fill port is on the side there, and you just slide it down, fill her up, slide it back up again.
It's not a fancy bung.
No, it's not a fancy
rubber
bung. Now,
Yay!
it did worry me a little bit at first, thinking that's the sort of thing that could get knocked in your pocket and opened. But I think it's strong enough not to happen. And I have had confirmation of that from somebody who's actually been out and about with it and travelled with it and not had a problem with it.
Okay.
It is either
It'll be interesting to see over time if it does
loosen. Yeah. That'll be interesting to see. But it's either a suck fire or it's got a fire button.
Suck fire?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the new term for it.
Really?
Suck fire. I like that.
Suck fire. Okay.
Yeah.
I just coined my first
Vape term.
vaping term.
You wait until that's suddenly on a Chinese website somewhere. It has suck fire.
The patented Dave Charles suck fire.
Yeah.
The new suck fire 320. Go down well. No.
Special color edition.
It also has a fire button on the side, which is how I tend to use it because you get more power going into the coil by doing that. It also, you can do 3 clicks and set it to 3 power levels, low, medium, high. I didn't realize that at first because I didn't really read the manual. And then it was pointed out to me by I'm not sure who's in the chat tonight, but Mr. Payne pointed out to me that you can change there. And I changed it to the middle one, and that's the nice sweet spot because the full power one was a bit that, but it works. But yeah, it's 1,000, I think it's 1,200 mile.
When you use it in suck fire mode,
yeah,
would that then be the equivalent of the lowest of the 3 power modes?
I think it's all down to how hard you suck. So the harder you suck,
steady,
the more power you probably get behind. But basically, it's just like any mouth activated device.
A lot of things that's down to how hard you suck. So,
is if you're doing it right. Or she's doing it right, whichever way you want to look at it. But no, with the fire button, that works nicely for me. So I think it's got 1,200 milliamp hour battery in it. I think that's what it is, and it's tiny. So you look at that, I think that does
it take all the Aspire
that's
coils?
the minicam. It's just the Flexus coils.
Okay,
so all of the Flexus coils. Well, basically, it comes with a 1 ohm and a 0.6 ohm coil. But I've just got the 1 ohm coils because that's what I want. That's what I want to use. So that's what. But any of the Flexus coils will work in this. But yeah, it's tiny. So yeah, if you look at it against the Cthulhu,
okay,
it's a nice little dinky thing, and they're a lot thinner.
It's a 510 drip tip.
It is. It is a 510 drip tip. Yeah. Any drip, you put any drip tip in you want. But you'd have to be careful though. You couldn't have like a big flared drip tip like I normally have because of the airflow control. But the airflow doesn't come in through the top part. I think it comes through the bottom. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a nice bit. The only thing I would say, and when we didn't have a show last week, we had just a little chat and people on that, and I did say it is just going to the price point where you do have to think twice about it. It's 30 quid. So for people like us, that's no problem at all, stuff like that. But when you compare it to something like that for a starter, which is 15 quid, this could be like the next step. When you've had that for a while, you can move to that or something like that. But it's for a like holiday mod. I mean, I would have no qualms in taking this on holiday. Charging USB 3 charging. So
3?
Well, it's
USB-C.
USB-C, that's the one. Yeah. USB-C. You can tell, yeah. I work in IT, I know all these things.
I would look for some blue inside that plug.
I know, exactly, USB-C. Well, it's ABC C3.
I hope they don't watch. They'll use this as justification for not giving you a pay rise.
Yeah. Chandler, you've got a bit of shine on your forehead.
I have got a bit of shine on my forehead. I'm trying to avoid it, but basically the sun's coming in, hitting the mirror, and basically, I should have sorted this out before. This is my lighting rig.
Like
that's cool
moment.
Natural lighting. I'm cutting down on the electric, obviously, but
Mac on your forehead.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, just get that one. Yeah, get a bit of suntan cream on there. I don't want you burning again.
Oh God, yeah, this is true. I could
So yeah, so it charges in no time. Wherever the professionals on this channel charges in no time. So if you're interested in it, I recommend getting. Like I said, it's just that £30 price point. If it was 25, I think of that. But it's just that it's £29.99. It's just that little bit extra. Just makes you sort of think about it for a second.
But then again, even though Aspire they do good products at fair prices, it's just
fair products at fair
beyond
prices.
that price mark of the other Chinese who try to get into the market and we're going to go in at 20 or 25.
Yeah, no, so I think this is a step up. What I mean, like I said, I'm going to blaspheme now. Don't worry about getting a borrowed device that takes normal coils. Just get that and use the coils.
Well, is it naughty coils in it?
No, it's the Flexus.
Flexus, okay.
Yeah, it takes all the Flexus coils. It will take them.
Are they good?
Yeah, the one I'm calling. Like I said, it's done about 8 mils of that cherry cola so far, right. And it's still going strong.
Cool.
I remember something when you were talking about using the Shure, and this is disclaimer. This is going to sound awfully pretentious, which it probably is. So I was in a French site called GFC Vape, which is a French vape distro.
Yeah.
And they had like a category where it said high end. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go check that because out of curiosity, the first 4 items in the high end category were BP mods.
Nice.
Now, categorizing BP mods products as high end.
Yeah.
They are
high end. They are high end products at an affordable price.
Yeah, but you get why it ticks a box saying, no, wait, what's the definition of high end then?
I mean, it depends what else they're selling in the shop.
Yeah,
this is true. Let's be honest, you've got to gauge it by that. So, yeah. And that's but if they called it more hobbyist rather than high end, possibly.
Yeah.
But it is the BP mod stuff is very hobbyist, and it is high end looking, and it is well machined and well made for the
well
cost.
Priced.
Yeah, for the cost. It's really
if we say that high end is usually expensive, also quality, but also hard to get, then okay, we have a high end section. Which is... it's all down to what you think. Like I said, and think about it these days in the world of disposables and pod systems, getting something that's rebuildable, that is getting into high end. That's the hobbyist side. So maybe we should have an extra category that says hobbyist, but then that sounds fucking as pretentious as high end. So I don't know. They do have other stuff such as the very, very cheap Precisio. And Nightmare, Valhalla. Okay, Valhalla.
They're not. I mean, yeah. So Vapor's Cloud, Suicide mods.
Vapor Giants.
You would kind of call Vapor's Cloud, Suicide. I'd call those high end, but they're not ridiculously expensive
and so on. And then they have pipes, a lot of pipes, many pipes.
Yeah, no, they do.
Yeah, side story.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Chandler.
Hello.
What are you vaping on?
What am I vaping on? I've gone a bit bonkers recently. You know, my vaping style, single coil, mainly direct lung.
Yeah.
I haven't got any of that today. Okay, what do I start with? So I've got a Aroma Miser. Yeah, Aroma Miser Plus V2 RDTA, the anniversary gold edition, on a mod that it doesn't actually fit on.
Right.
There's a reason for that I'll get to in a bit. So it's on my Marvec Priest. I've got it in dual coil setup. 0.2-ish. Yeah, 0.23.
0.2-ish. Okay,
0.2-ish. 55 watts. And actually, quite liking it.
Good.
There you go. Wait. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
So it's a little area.
Can you set it to 200 watts?
Can I said it's 200 watts?
He can't do it on purpose. He can only do that by accident.
No, I'm not doing that on accident.
Again.
No. So, what I did was, so the reason I'm on dual coil, and I just want to say, who did I spot in? I spotted somebody in YouTube who had got the Aromamizer V2 RDTA on top of a Hadron. Slightly jealous because it fits on a Hadron.
That was
It doesn't fit on that one. Now, the reason it doesn't fit is because I've got my Expo purchase on top of the only mod that will take a 30mm ATI. And look, the damn thing doesn't even fit in shot. I'll pull it back a bit. There you go. So I've got the Kremhild.
Yeah.
Kremhild mod. Look at that. I'm almost at 70 watts.
Almost. You couldn't quite push it to the limit.
Couldn't quite. I couldn't quite. You know, it just felt wrong in my head. 70. It's scary. And I've got on top of there the pumper. And because the pumper is 30mm, and I didn't have a 30mm RDTA.
Yeah.
An RDA. I might have bought one. So, an Asgard, if I can hold it without dropping the damn thing. So
you need 2 hands for that, Chandler.
I need 2 hands for this. Oh, there we go. That's better. So the Asgard RDTA. There we go. Let's see, it's got Asgard engraved on the side from Vapor's Cloud.
Nice. So is that your stealth setup for the night?
So this is my stealth setup. It is about as subtle as a brick.
A very short drip tip, so
yeah, that's your pocket. That's his pocket carry. Got to have those jeans from the 90s with the huge pockets, though.
And this one's just under the 0.2. This is 1.9. So I'm really pushing the envelope out. But again, dual coil for a 30mm. It's got an insert inside it that kind of reduces the chamber inside. So the flavour's actually really good.
Right.
You know me, I've never particularly got on with dual coil. But
we've triple coil.
I like that. I haven't bought the stupid triple coil thing. I was tempted, but never bought the damn thing. So, yeah, I really, really liked this, especially with the pumper. The pumper is good. I told you when I bought it, I thought this is going to be a gimmick.
Works. The pumper works.
I thought this was going to be a gimmick, but no.
Good or not, that's up to interpretation, but it works.
If you don't want a ridiculously tall ATI, then you're not going to like it. But if you don't care that your ATI's like this tall, I don't give a shit. It's fabulous. It's turned. I've got a dual regulated squonker with 12mm capacity. It's nuts. I'm so excited.
And actually, if you want to feel a bit posh, the pumper was also in the high end section at the French distro. Yes.
Really, the pumper was in the high end section.
It's
deservedly so. To be fair,
along with battery wraps. So.
It's not expensive either. Obviously, I've only got the pumper because they do sell. Steamcrave do the. There's a 30mm mesh RDA and a 30mm dual coil that can go with it, and I just went, I just want the squonky thing, and at like 20-25 quid, it's all right. I love it.
Well, it shows that it's doing the job well. Yeah. The fact that you're still using it 2 weeks on. If it was just a gimmick thing, you would have stopped by now. So
I know it's crazy. I am still using it. It is bonkers, but
I need to use it on
my cane. On my cane. Yeah, I need to get that sorted because that on there. Whoa, that'd be
and then
awesome.
Just a tad longer drip tip, maybe. Just to
tad longer.
Some
I will be banging through the batteries though on there. Single coil, mate. Straight through a dual. Ooh.
Is that an 18350 battery?
It's an 18650 in the walking stick. So it's fine.
I'll do 7-8 puffs then.
It'll do 3 or 4. It'll last me a little bit. And I need to have words with Matt Waits because I thought, well, I mean, this is great. Is he in the chat?
Yeah.
He
said a little bit earlier. I told you it was good.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is good. It is good. And then. Yeah.
This is the Asgard, not the pumper.
This is the Asgard. Now. Yeah, the Asgard is really good. And then Matt said the Mini's really good as well because the Asgard Mini is. All right, hang on. Let's let someone else in first. And
how long was he in the waiting room?
How long has he been sitting there?
Literally, just is my audio coming through?
Yeah, we've got you.
Yeah.
We've got you. It's all good. Hi. You all right?
I'm now sat down.
Take a deep breath and just go.
Your beard has grown.
What, since last week?
Since 3 weeks ago.
Since Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Grown or shortened?
I forgot we had the hangout on Tuesday.
Yeah. Spoon.
That's right. You come in just in time for Chandler to talk about something else he's bought this week. Unfortunately, you missed the pumper. You'd have to go back and watch that.
I'll just a quick look. There you go. Pumper. I can't get the pumper and the mod in shot at the same time. It doesn't fit.
That's good. Just keep the mod. Second thoughts.
That one.
Put it in the bin.
Okay.
I saw the pumper.
You saw the pumper?
Yeah, you did a show whilst I was in the States.
Oh yeah.
But no, he just did it again because he got his new Asgard for it.
Now I've got matchy. It's the same fucking size. It's great. Awesome.
Your mother would be so proud of you.
Just send the cap on for some paint work with David.
Yeah. But then Matt said, Matt said the Mini is very good as well. And I thought, well, I can only actually use that Asgard pretty much on there. It's the only thing it's going to fit on 30
I've got
mil.
a gift for you, Chandler, that I'd completely forgotten that I got.
So, is it what?
I've got a gift for you.
Oh! Is that... What? Oh!
It's a Disney bag.
I need to remember that. I'll put it somewhere I'll see it.
Okay.
Oh, are those the
Tin of pop.
No.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
just
it's
a
thin.
bag.
It's a Disney bag. It's just the
Try
bag.
not to make any noise with it
Bag.
because it'll give it away.
It's like going to London buying a Harrods bag just for that.
Yeah.
All right. Look, basically, I got an Asgard Mini because that fits perfectly. 28 mil on top of my Lost Vape Squonker.
So you've got that's actually got a bigger drip tip than the other one had.
And that's got a bigger because the yellowy drip tip kind of matches the brown on the Squonker.
Is there yellow in that drip tip? I can just
Yeah,
see
I was
white.
gonna say.
It's kind of cream.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry,
Yeah.
I zoned out for a minute. He's still talking about it. I'll go back to reading chat.
it's got it. There's dual Mark, dual coil. I've
talking
got
about the
dual
other one
coils
now.
going. I'm clouding.
That's his second Asgard.
I've got 3 setups on the go. They are all dual coil and not a mouth to lung in sight.
Are you
Except that one just there.
what juice are you vaping in them?
What juice am I vaping in them? That is a good question. I have got.
Well, you should be able to tell, considering the flavour's so good in the Asgard.
Yeah, I've got in the
Gonna be asking for
Asgard.
your scoundrel within a week, Mark.
I've got some.
Gonna
I've
be
got some of
asking for
my.
your scoundrel within a week.
Are we still the Disposable Vape show?
Only on
We're
YouTube.
only on
YouTube.
YouTube because I screwed up with the
No,
with the
Definitely on
stream.
Twitch called that as well.
Is Twitch called that as well?
Yeah.
What?
It wasn't.
It
It is
wasn't?
now. It's changed. It wasn't. Now it is.
Fucky bollocks!
That's right.
I'll change it on Twitch.
You've got to change something on stream whatever thingy.
I didn't. I think when I set up I thought you set up the stream first and then it doesn't matter. Whatever. I've got Arctic Roll in that one.
Right.
I've got parent. No, not that one. Pear elderflower ice bloat freezy brain stuff in that in there.
Right.
and I've got my Boom Boom Tap watermelon flavour in that one.
Cool.
There you go.
General Josh is
And-
asking if you have had any issues with the Lost Vape bottle system or the mechanism.
Any issues with the bottle system? No, not particularly. I know somebody that a pinprick hole appeared in it, and it started basically every time he tried to squonk, it squirted everywhere. Arf. But I haven't had any issues with it, particularly.
Chandler, were you having a conversation with yourself in chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Proper confused me. I was like,
But it's
like,
only
what-
us
what,
who know
eh?
that.
Oh yeah, how are you logging in? Have I nicked your logon?
oh, I'm in a. I've got two shortcuts for both. And
Oh,
I just clicked it. Good evening, everyone that said hi.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. So that's me actually dual coiling it and enjoying it for a first time in a while.
So above the clouds just actually reiterated something we talked about a while ago. We actually talked about going on the Laid Back Vape show. He's just re-invited us. We never talked further about going, so
Yeah, we're good.
let's revisit that. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. Now, what is the Big Kahuna vaping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mark, you've just turned up nicely in time for us to go. What's thou vaping on, lad?
Did he just stick
Second, I've,
something up his
I've
nose?
just been given something to.
Wait, just leave it a minute.
Oh.
Leave it a minute.
I like me Tom Ford's.
In that case, while you say that, seeing as Martin was flashing his off, when I was at Vape Expo, Jimmy just went, "Here you go," and handed me that. So there you go. It's not as exclusive as you thought, Martin. Sorry, mate.
It is here. It is here.
It is there. Yeah.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, it is here as well. I think that's the
Yeah.
last bottle in existence in the
Yeah,
UK.
hang on a minute.
So
The only bottle in the village.
Hang on. I'm just checking the. I can't actually see if. Oh yeah, no, there is a best
Because
before
it's
date.
elderflower and apple from the coveted brand Jeffrey's Vintage Vape,
And
which
best-
is no longer in function.
yes, the now become one of the world's most exclusive juices.
best before pre-COVID. Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
pre-lockdown, literally
Oh yeah.
Literally
a,
COVID.
a month before lockdown.
Yes.
This foresaw the COVID coming. 19th of February.
Yeah. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it just went, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
This is gonna last you until the world fucks up.
Zip, dip, 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 dip. Did you just stip your fingers? He's gone. He wasn't listening.
I think he got somebody.
Was that real?
Yes, that was
Yeah, that
live.
was real.
That was a live rendition. That was a live read. Exclusive.
Oh dear.
World exclusive.
He's gone, well, we can see what Mark's drinking on, because in the background there, he's got 3 cans of Stella.
Kansas Stella.
Sorry, I've just been given some fragrance to side by side with the real thing.
Oh, okay, you've got some pretend stuff that cost tuppence halfpenny out the back of a van. And you've actually got some real stuff to compare it with.
Is that because someone you know have just been to Egypt or something and brought back those little, little like glass thingies where they pour it from like a big pot and then just pour it into the little. Yeah, this is Davidoff cool water.
It's in a Davidoff cool water bottle, but it doesn't smell out like it.
I got one of those years ago from my mom who went to Egypt, and literally it smelled of the fragrance at first, and within 5 minutes you smelled like you were in a stable.
Okay, nice.
Real shit.
Yeah, cool.
Literally.
That was the authentic stuff, presumably. Yeah.
That's the one from the airport.
Yeah, yeah,
The
okay.
fake one from the market.
Fake
Oh,
one's
perfect.
fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh dear. Oh,
Sorry, I'll be 2 seconds.
That's all right.
you all
that's
right?
fine,
You
go
enjoy
for it.
your sniffing your fingers, basically.
Did
Oh,
anybody?
and,
Did
and
anybody?
still got a bottle of trifle.
No, no,
That's
I won't
where-
swap you my elderflower and apple. I'm keeping that. Sorry.
I'm gonna see what we've got in the shed then. I might auction them off.
There's some in the shed. In the shed.
Yeah.
What
In there.
security have you got in the shed?
What am I saying?
Lindsay.
Shatterproof.
Yeah, the only security he needs.
I don't know until I've smelt it an hour later.
Yeah, perfume never lasts an hour. You put it on and you're like, oh yeah, I smell nice. You may smell it a little bit while you're in the car. By the time you've got to work, yeah, no,
That'll
gone.
last me all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, and it's just,
I obviously just buy cheap shite. That's probably
and
what it is.
Matt in Twitch chat had to show off saying, "I've got 2 bottles of trifle."
Damn it.
Got it stashed.
He just has to show off. He'll be going on eBay next week.
Trifle. Sorry, I'm refueling now.
I still haven't sent this. I just realized.
What is
that?
it?
I think it's around 8 bottles of Jeffrey's.
Why have you got 8 bottles? What?
Well, I got the entire range from Mark like 1.5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think at some point in some hangout, I promised Matt or David to send everything that I didn't like, and well,
Matt'll be wanting the. Oh no, who was it that was on the? That was
So we'll be
John
having it
O.
all.
That was John O. Who was obsessed with the cloudy lemonade.
Mm.
Oh, John O.
it's Mai Tai, and
Oh, you've got all the.
I don't have the small bottles because I sent those on to. Don't know.
Someone.
Okay, fair enough.
The ginger gin that would wake you up in the morning.
Wow. Yeah, it did. I did have a bit of a kick.
It's good though.
So what they're vaping on, Mark? Did you do it?
I am on the .aio. The leaky AIO
Ah,
doesn't like the heat.
Oh, does it not?
No, it
Ooh.
likes to dump its load. EVL.spot top, whatever it is, and I am vaping on today. Fusion.
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 What's fusion?
It's an 8.8 vape special.
Oh, okay.
It's very
All right.
nice.
Was it all right?
That is it. I've been racing around like a blue ass fly. I've not picked anything else up today,
Okay.
and that is it.
Is the .aio happy now? It's back in a more less humid climate.
Yeah, yeah,
Not pissing itself.
yeah. Honestly, I bet it must have dumped 10-15 mil a day, despite how fat you made them wicks, despite how much you stuffed it. 50-50 turns into 100 PG over there. And
Oh,
it
okay.
just literally just spaffed it.
Good thing you didn't have 70-30 then.
Mm. But no, that is literally all I've got. I've run in and run up.
Cool.
Okay. Fair play.
I'm looking around for things I could lie about, but
Find something quick
Things you
there.
lie about.
If that,
I'm
if that's
actually
what you're
vaping
that's
on
what you're
this,
vaping
but
on. That's-
yeah, no,
that's
that's all right.
all that matters. And now
So-
we run out. And now we run out of content.
What are you talking about? We've got. Do we vape sell bin, or I've got a few adventures if you want to do that.
Let's do it. Well, as Mark is just back now. Which one would you like to deal with? Which one would you like to partake of more? A vape sale bin or Chandler's Adventures?
Me?
Yeah. Which one? Which one would you like us to do next?
Let's do vape selby.
Okay.
I like ending on Chandler's.
Okay.
You like to finish with a bit of Chandler. Fair enough. Sorry, my mind's been in the gutter all day. Sorry.
Oh dear. Oh. Hello. Right. So.
I'll do it out of chat, out of show. I was going to say I'm not going to be here for a week. I'm doing training, but I'll let you know after the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair play. Right. So I need to do things.
Yes.
Oh, hang on.
Oh
hang
shit!
on.
I have to watch this live. I'm not used to this. Hang on.
I know.
Yeah, you have to
hang
go
on.
over to Twitch to see it.
I know. Hang on a minute. I've got to work out which one's the first one because I've got them in the wrong order.
What do you mean you got it in the wrong order? They're numbered.
I know they're numbered, but I was clicking through them to test it, and
You got them out. It doesn't just put
got
them
it,
up. I can figure it. I think.
hang on. I think right there you go. So, ooh, I'm on the wrong scene.
See, and now everybody, yeah, you are on the wrong scene. Now everybody realizes why each week I sit there staring at the screen like an idiot for 10 seconds because I have to wait for Twitch to catch up with Chandler putting the image on the screen.
I haven't actually put them on the screen yet. Just
No,
to
I know you
really
haven't.
annoy you.
I'm looking at Twitch as
So-
we speak, so.
Oh, okay.
Trying to
fair
work
play.
out why the script. Oh, there we go.
So,
Right, okay, so first up is, you heard about it earlier, so I thought I'd put it in here. It's the Flexus Block. It's my
it's
Flexus Block.
That looks like Boink.
Yeah. It's either or, whichever you want. But yeah, so it's the Flexus Block. Like I said, you heard about it earlier. It's a nice little, does a nice little bit of mouth to lung. I think you can open it right up and get a restricted direct lung if you want. It is $29.99, adjustable airflow,
nice.
1200 mAh thing, little pod system.
Hey, I've just worked out.
Those who
I've got-
want to vote on YouTube, you can go ahead. We'll count them manually.
Yeah, we'll pick them up. Yeah, that's
Aha, beat you to it.
it's a little
Oh, damn it! Fortunately, I have a second backup vote.
Wait, so you were going to vote twice, Chandler? You little.
Me? No, never.
Scamp.
No, not at all. I wouldn't even think of doing something as underhand as that and dastardly. No. So the Flexus Block. That's quite a good picture of it, actually. I've got it on full screen on my Twitch.
It's not bad, yeah. That's with the old iPhone, so it's not bad.
Looks like a tampon case.
That's it.
Is that the drip tip that comes with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like a tampon applicator.
No,
what I was gonna say.
that's coming a bit later.
Okay.
Oh, you've
We've
got
got
something
two
else.
vapes and a bin, three vapes and a bin on YouTube. So
Have you got something for other stuck-up cunts then?
That's right.
yes, that's coming later. Something very platinum.
Oh, God.
And also a nail file.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it could be used quite nicely as a nail file, that one, couldn't it? So, shall we call that one?
Yeah,
Hang on a
cool.
minute. Hang on
Wait,
a minute.
is
Whose
that
is that?
semi-nurkling on the one side?
Whose is that?
Was that yours, Dave?
Take the cover off.
Hey,
Oh. Bin.
Coils. And a little update. I did just check. It does seep a little bit, so you do have to clean it out now and again.
a little bit of seepage.
A little bit.
Oof, disgraceful. So, on that note, let's finish the poll and...
So looking at that,
It's a tie.
But there was
Oh,
three.
it's actually
There was
a vape?
three vapes
it's
in a bin.
actually a vape.
It's
Three.
actually no. It's a tie.
Oh no, it's a tie.
Yeah, full on tie between vape and bin.
Definitely a bin.
But three vapes, no, 6 vapes in total, and oh yeah, shit.
Oh, hang on. I can log into this to give myself extra votes.
Oi,
Come on.
steady, easy.
Let's go back to when it cost like 100,000 points to cast a vote.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. You could. Did you have to use? What? That's
Sorry,
Oh.
Meg.
Moderator vote. Subscriber votes are worth however many non-sub votes are worth. So if you're a sub, your votes are worth more. So I'm gonna give myself more.
I just remember
for
last time. I
goodness
think I
sake.
spent 50,000 points or something voting.
And to be fair, I'm not cheating at all because I don't partake because I set them up. I abstain from the options.
You're biased, you mean?
Well, on that one, I'll be biased. Yeah, rest of them no, because I don't own any of them. But this one, I'll be biased, so I abstain from it. Dutiful,
Okay.
honest gentleman that I am.
It's not letting me use my what's it sub.
And if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you.
That's very trustworthy. Indeed.
So, do we want the next one?
Yes, please.
Seeing as we're getting carried away. So, the next one.
It was called filling to allow you to get ready, child lover.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I wasn't actually paying any attention.
No.
There you go. This
Situation
is. Do you know what?
Mm-hmm.
What is this called? Just so I can put it on the top of the poll.
This is the Nix RBA by
Really?
Atmo Mods.
Okay.
NYX.
M-
NYX RBA.
Y.
Like a RDTA wise RBA
RBA.
thingy with.
Okay.
So basically, it is a borrow. My ability to use words has gone out the fucking window tonight.
It's all right. My ability to type's gone out the window.
It's a
as
thing
well.
you stick. It's a thing you stick in your borrow tank.
Hang on a minute. Let me start that one again because I for some reason bin didn't even make it.
Right, and it's the Nix NYX, not
Me, or does it look like
It
a
doesn't
Viking?
matter, Jenna. Everyone's gonna sell it when they find out how expensive it is.
So yeah. There's at least 3 tonight. You want to hold off what your answer is before you find out the price. I'll give it
It
that.
looks
This
like a
is one
Viking.
of them. So basically, it's a thing you put in your borrow tank, and the reason I picked it to have a look at it is unusual because it's got
No.
steel cables.
No. It looks like a Lego figure.
It does, yes, completely right. It does look like a Lego figure. Yeah.
It looks like a Viking.
With the it's just got plaited. It's Helga with the plaited hair.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that would work as well.
oh,
That's a
hello!
surprise.
I
It's
go in
actually-
your vape
it's-
device. Hello, I'm
It's
Helga.
Australian.
So yeah, so this will set you back if you want to purchase it. £150.
What?
It,
Where's
it,
Tiddy?
it will take up to 3.5 millimeter coils. Apparently, I'm assuming
3.5.
that's a single coil. It's
Blimey.
not a small thing. It's a beefy
No.
little thing. And you can get it doesn't come with everything. If you want an MTL disc, that will set you back £20.
It doesn't come with a
So-
mouth to lung, so it's what's
No.
kind of the what is the does it give you what the airflow is for direct lung? Is it like 3.5 mil, 4 mil?
I'm imagining it probably would be 4. It did have that, but I didn't write that stuff down.
Okay, that's all right. It's just
I'm
just
only-
me
I'm
that's picky like that. So
I'm
Well, the
only
question
gonna-
is,
I'm only
Dave,
gonna say five.
is it so rare that it's flippable?
I don't know if it's that. It is available on a website. I'll say it's Vapor Bay. I stole this picture from Vapor Bay. It was available on their site. Don't know if
Okay.
it still is. But obviously, a lot of the time, the stuff they do is quite niche. So I'm assuming. I mean, you're not going to find this on eSig 1 or Vaping 101. I would predict.
no.
So it may have some. I mean, depending on how good it is, it may have some flip value. I don't know. Don't know how good it is.
It's a weird looking thing, but obviously it's kind of RDTA like because it's
Yeah, it's like RDTA like that you just stuff inside your borrow.
But if you stick that in your burrow, surely those wicks don't go all the way down to the bottom of your burrow, do they?
No, I think the peak. Yeah, I think the peak, that bottom part of the peak, I think that is what plugs
It's in
the bottom of the borrow.
Hmm.
So yeah, I imagine that. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's the prettiest thing in the world.
It's
You're not gonna you'd probably be quite happy if you had a frosted glass on your borrow tank if you're using that.
It's certainly
No.
a considered purchase at 150 pennies.
We've got 2 cells and a vape from YouTube. So
2,000 a vape.
Okay, it looks like we're flogging it.
Yeah, it looks like it's being sold.
So,
It's not being bummed.
nope.
no, not at all. I love the fact that it was only Mark that noticed that. There you go. So that has been sold. Marvellous.
Cool.
So,
Nice.
next one.
Next one. We have the Hammer of God DNA 400. And we'll start with the price. It's £215, if that persuades what you want to do with it. It takes 4 18650 batteries. Obviously, it goes up to 400 watts. And they do a Betrayal version and a Pennywise version. This is the Betrayal Bear or Bear Trail version, which I quite like.
There.
Yeah, bear Trail or Betrayal.
This is a bear
It's that
trail.
bear trail, fam.
The other one is
Is Pennywise.
Pennywise.
From It.
That's it. There you go.
When you
So,
turn
yeah.
it round, is it being backstabbed instead of front stabbed?
No, I'm not sure if that's. I'm not sure if the image is on both sides either.
I think it's got a different image on the other side, but I might be wrong.
I think it might have the mod's name or something on the other side. Can't quite remember. There's a limited number of pictures to choose
Well,
from.
to be fair,
I
there's
picked this
3
one.
sides on it because obviously there's nothing on the side with the button and the screen.
Yeah, there are 3 other sides.
Yeah.
'Cause it's basically a big cube.
Four,
It's a big.
421-700s.
Yeah. So I mean, Chandler, considering you've opened this new door now, you know that's the kind of thing you'll be looking at getting in the future.
Well, honestly, I did have a look for the Steam Crave Titan, the one that's a PWM thing with 4 18650s. I was kind of having a look for one of those, but I couldn't find anywhere they've got one. Not a black one, anyway. Gutted.
But yeah. So
Cells and a bin.
Oh, I'm voted.
Anyone seen the weather for Friday, by the way?
Yeah,
fucking
it's
hot.
going to be freezing. I'm going to put my raincoat on.
It's going to be 32 degrees.
Jesus. I am just going to turn into a soggy puddle at work in my conservatory.
At least you can enjoy something like that.
yeah. Well, the thing is, Chandler, you can just between bits of work, you can just run out and jump in the jacuzzi.
I haven't got it out.
Friday.
Price of electric, it's still in the garage.
I'm on the road Friday, so that means I could be sat in air conditioning.
Yes.
Oh, you jammy
You win.
bastard.
Mark wins.
Yeah, you win. Yeah.
It is going to cost you hundreds of pounds, but
Yeah.
Oh, good,
Pugs.
yeah. I was going to say, that's what,
Evening.
just turning the aircon on is going to be 50p a mile, isn't it?
Welcome to Twitch. Good to see you, buddy.
yay. So yeah,
Are we calling that one?
we'll call that one.
Someone's flogging it. Let me know if you are flogging it. I'll buy it off you.
Most people are flogging it, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
It's huge. It's massive.
Don't look very
I've got a
comfortable in
big
hand.
one. Look at the size of my mod.
It's just,
I mean, it'd probably be fine for you, Mark. For us normal human beings, it won't be as good.
you know what? I've just been saying to myself, it doesn't look ergonomic at all, but I've realised I'm looking at it wrong, and that goes in and not out. If you look at it right,
No, it goes out.
no,
Doesn't it?
that goes in.
No, it goes
That
in.
bit curves in.
Yeah,
yeah,
it curves in.
But I've been
Yeah.
looking at it wrong. It's an optical illusion. If you look at it wrong, it bumps
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Ah, right.
looks
Yes.
like
I'm with you.
So it looks like it's that shape
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
instead of that shape.
Yeah, no, that front bit curves in. It's still bloody big.
Yeah. Optical illusion.
And expensive. So, next one
Next.
is...
Who's that berserker?
We have the Berserker V3. Just come out, I believe. Don't know, possibly. £30. It comes with 3 airflow pins and has 2 mil capacity. And it looks quite nice.
What are the pins? What are the pins? What are the pins?
I haven't written it down. I'm assuming there's.
Has it got pins, or is it? Where's the airflow?
It comes with 3 pins.
What?
It's basically like the Nico, where basically it's just the airflow is just there, and the pins control how much air gets through.
Berserk neat.
So that tiny little slot is where the air goes in.
Yeah.
And to control it, tighten it up or whatever, you use the pins on the inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So they went for originality.
Well, they went for the style thing. The only thing I would say about it for me is it looks a bit. They could have got a better drip tip. That bit drip tip doesn't go quite well with the rest of it.
No, but I bet it's quite comfy.
Oh no, I'm sure it works. I'm sure it works brilliantly, but looks wise, it's just a bit square.
Where's because Berserker was the one that's first started with the ones with the fins. It was the fin with the drip tip at the top.
Yeah,
and that would actually work quite well on top of that. On top of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
with 3 mouth to lung drip tips.
Comes with 3. Are you doing a bit of Google foo?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they always used to come with like 3 drip. They used to come with 3 mouth to lung drip, or at least 2.
Long tube capacity of 6 mil. However, it doesn't tell you what
the airflow pins are.
Right.
2011. Dale's put 2011 drip tip.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, fair play.
2 mil 1.4 0.8. Comes pre-installed with a 1.2 from the look of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Question is, does it really do real 0.8?
You know what? A 0.6 with a 6 mil tank, it don't look 3 bad.
Probably not.
Has it got a bigger tank?
Yeah,
you can get
the 6 mil.
You can get an extension. I
was going to say, is it bubble glass or does it stretch it?
No, stretches it.
Stretches it. Okay.
Because normally they do for the Berserker. They're quite good. They actually do that.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing. That's the only problem for me is you got 0.8, 1.2. I like 1 mil. So it's just like 0.8 is going to be a little bit too tight for me. 1.2 is going to be a little bit. That's one of the problems I always had with the Berserker.
I think, if I remember right, the V1 came with the 6 mil, but whenever you put it on, it dumped juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 mil.
You had to get the wicking spot on.
The 0.2, the 2 mil was spot on. Absolutely spot on. You know what? I'm going to give that a vote.
Oh.
Unless someone's taken my vote.
No, I am.
Chandler's taken it.
No, you put it in. You put it in. I actually bent it.
I'm actually surprised by that one. I thought more people would, because I know lots of people like the original Berserkers. I thought more people would want to give that a try.
What's in the loo tube? The loo tube is we've got 1, 2. We've got 2 in a cell. We've got someone flogging it. Just Josh's. Really? Yeah, just Josh's selling that one.
Oh,
apparently, there you go. You might get a couple of quid for it. But there's 2 more vapes on there, so it's still a bin.
It's still a bin, yeah. The YouTube is not going to save this one.
No. Chandler's gone for a bint this time.
We went for a bint.
A bint.
Sorry if I missed that conversation.
No, it's all right. No. There we go. So we've got more.
There is more.
Oh my.
Evening, Jay. Talking to tampons. Here we go again.
I told you.
What's this?
This is the very. I just saw it. I thought I have to include it just for the ludicrous of how it looks. Vapresso X Motti Mini, £30, 1,150 mAh, 0.35 mesh coils. And the only reason I picked this is because it reminds me of a transistor from a computer from the 1940s.
I wondered what you were going to say then. You started with
transistor from the 1940s or 50s. It looks like something that should be on a machine that Frankenstein is trying to bring his creature to life with. It is.
Is this disposable or is
it's either a change the pod or change the coil.
Do you remember the disposable RDAs that you used to be able to get?
Yes,
Kind
very
of like
briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But
didn't.
yeah,
The
it's-
disposable RDAs didn't really take, did they? Fortunately.
I wonder why. What do you mean? Did you just say unfortunately?
Did I say unfortunately? I meant
I
fortunately.
heard unfortunately.
Yeah. I think I said unfortunately, to be fair, but
Yeah.
But
The
yeah.
only thing with these, it will be easier to smuggle these into prison, but about the only
What?
thing,
Straight in your shitbox, ready to push out the other end?
Yeah, pretty much.
oh my god, ew. But would you want to use it afterwards?
Probably not.
You just wipe the tip off a bit, you'll be all right.
Oh,
But you'd sell it, wouldn't you? You wouldn't use it yourself.
oh dear.
Not sure about the juice in this. Got a bit of a funny taste. No, don't worry about that. Just burn it off. It'll be fine.
Well, stuff looks a bit like sweet corn in it. What?
Uh,
What? Oh man, carrots? No, can't be.
There's the line. There's me. There's Chandler.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hang on a minute. Whoa! Somebody just decided to vape it.
sorry, Dale. That is a 1.
Why? What did he put?
He put 1 before his
He
3.
would be 1 then. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Shame
Oh,
I
I'm on YouTube.
Rainbow would be a 1 then. Yeah, because
If
you
it
put
was
a
a rainbow,
1
it would
in
have been
your
a 1
last
there.
comment. You put it as a vape. Yep.
Oh dear. Sorry, Dale.
Well, that's fine. At least it's fine. Each to their own.
Oh, why did you call it insert? You could have called it inert.
I could have done, couldn't I? Never mind.
That'd have been funny. Anyway.
Never mind.
He was clearly thinking of insert when he saw that shape.
Yes. Indeed. So basically, I think that one is.
It's that one I would say is a deserved bin.
It's going to get inserted where the sun don't shine. That one.
Yeah, and
Hey,
so to full clarity, these are all the ones that I had ready for last week's show, and I only had 5. But then something cropped up today that I hadn't seen before.
What? There's a 6th one.
Yeah. So the next one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call
done
it. I'm gonna call it a 2. It's gonna be a 2.
Oh, I
So
saw that.
yeah. So the next one, I would wait a minute before you say anything. Well, actually, as soon as I say the name of it, you're going to know what's coming. The Hellfire Moab Extreme AIO, £1,080.
What?
£1,080. About £900
I'm pretty sure
pre-tax.
it's a one-off jobby, isn't it?
I think it is. This I got the price from the Hellfire website themselves. So it's basically it's same as the Moab, but it's a full titanium version, and that's a maple band around the bottom. Obviously, it takes the Moab tank or the Moab borrow.
What's that
tank
round hole at the
device.
side? Is that just literally a window?
Yeah, that's so you can see your juice inside the Moab pod.
Is it? It just looks like they've just. It looks like there ought to be a button in there.
Yeah, well, the button's underneath it.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say with this is for £1,000, I would want that door to match the rest of the mod.
Yeah.
Me personally, that's just me personally.
Or for the door to be either the wood or the steel or whatever. The titanium.
Titanium. Well, they are supposed to be quite good for that, I've heard. So you probably can do that. You might knacker the wood a bit, but you can probably do that. It might affect the flavour a little. But yeah, like I said, it's a Hellfire, so we all know Hellfires, they're sought after things. I said I saw this, thought, well, that's a bit of high end. Let's put that in there. Obviously, I don't know that much about it, but I said if it's your thing, it's your thing. For me personally, it's a little overpriced. For me personally, but
bit steep.
it's a steep price. But like I said, I think like Mark said, I think it is a one-off. I said it's a
very few numbers being made. I was trying to find the.
Yeah, I mean, I said when I went to their website, it was sold out. I do believe one of them is going to be going on another site. soon if it hasn't gone already. I don't know.
It's not gone yet. It's up at 1,100 on the other side.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, if this does pass, so whoever chose vape, if you're interested, it's available to buy now. So
Yeah.
do a bit of Google go out and get it.
If he's saying he's getting it for free, that's the only reason he's putting one. So
Yeah, but at least knock 20 quid off the value as soon as you open it and use it.
Did you say 20 quid?
You're knocking 20 quid off the price of it.
20 quid
and vaping it.
I think it's probably closer to
200.
driving a car off a forecourt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, having said that, I mean, with these, if it's a one-off, then it should surely appreciate in price, not
I don't know,
depreciate.
because what was the last Moab? It started off all hypey, and then you just couldn't sell them. They were struggling like hell to sell even on the second-hand market. So I hope it's not going to be a similar story for this.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, if it is either a one-off or in such small numbers, it's going to be somebody who really wants it that buys it, and they're going to enjoy it. Which something like this needs to be bought by someone who's going to enjoy it.
At that price, is it just going to do the expensive car stroke motorcycle where it gets bought and put in a garage or put in someone's house on display?
Put in a garage, put into storage, and then gone on to Sweden. Oh, sorry, I'm being a bitch.
Never turns a wheel.
But yeah, or anywhere in the world, you never know.
Oh, Wales.
Like I said,
Or
but
Wales,
like I said, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Said it's not for me, but so I would assume this is mainly going to be a sell, Chandler. Was it? Yeah.
If you was to replace that plastic extreme bit, would you be more intent?
There was one bin. There was one bin from YouTube and 2 cells.
I'd like the look of it more, but there's no way I'm paying £1,000.
What price would you buy that?
At what price would I buy that?
Right. So if I compare,
open to everyone in chat as well. At what price would you?
What price would you buy that? Yeah. That's the thing. Right. So let me think. Let me just think with my head, with the way my brain works, which nobody wants to be in there, but welcome to it. My brain immediately compares that to a billet box. So I'm thinking, out of the two, would I rather have that or a billet box? I'd rather have a billet box. So it would have to be cheaper than a billet box for me to think about buying it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, again, that's me
So
personally.
you're looking at around the 200 quid.
Remember, this is a man that loves this mod. Okay, everyone in chat, remember who you're talking. Remember the psyche of the person you're listening to.
There we go. 250.
Yeah.
A man that did that to his mod.
Oh God, yeah. Don't give him one of these. Jesus, could you imagine?
Oh yeah, I could paint that. Can you imagine that, getting hold of it and painting it?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Dale's dropping 155 on it. Does that include RMSD or?
Yeah, 175 with postage, perhaps.
Fee 200.
Yeah, Steampunk says 300.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, like it's I can completely understand that way of thinking. But like I said, it's a showpiece. It's a thing that would be the masthead of your collection if you're a collector, and it's only going to be a collector that's going to get this.
So what's the consensus then? It's being flipped.
It's being being flogged.
It's making its merry way to MMM as we speak.
Even taking into consideration YouTube, it's still being flogged. What has actually got me, I think, is the fact there were a couple of bins. You've been given nearly $2,000 worth of mod, and you're just going, "I'll just lob it in the bin." I'm like, "What? No!"
It's $1,000 worth of mod. But...
Oh, it's $1,000 worth. Sorry, I thought you said it was 1,800.
No.
Oh, okay. Either way, still $1,000.
Yeah, exactly. Each to their own. You do what you want with it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people's faces if you recorded yourself binning it? You've been given it for free and record yourself
That's it. And
dropping it into acid.
plop.
Or...
Was that? Yeah, it's like those videos of when the new consoles and the new phones come out, and somebody always does a video of them being first in line to pick it up, take it outside, and smashing it with a hammer. It would be the equivalent of one of those.
I just slept in line for 4 days to get as the first one from the Apple Store, and
Yeah, and everybody around those videos are fucking hilarious. If you've
Everybody
never watched
around
them,
watching it.
they are hilarious. They literally go to the middle of the crowd and
And everybody there
slightly
going,
evil.
no!
But that is your vape sale bin for this week. That's your lot.
We really do 6.
Yep,
That was 6. Yeah.
that was 6.
So let me.
Like I said, it's
hide that.
just as well we didn't do it last week because there would only have been 5.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
are we going to have a look at what you? Well, sorry, we're not going to have a look at what you've been looking at, but
do you want some Instagram adventures?
yeah, just as long as it's not that
And
picture you
did
sent
you
us
buy it all?
earlier.
No, it's not that picture I sent you earlier. You're okay. It's all good. It's all fine. So, I have got. If I can find it, there it is. Dink. Wow. Why has that not appeared on the screen?
I don't know.
I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. There we go, that's better. Coil of the week. So, on the old Instagram, I have been going a little bit nuts on Instagram this week, past week or two. I think I've actually put about 4, maybe 5 pictures on, so, you know, going a bit bonkers.
I can't see it yet, Chandler.
You still can't see it yet? Okay, there we go. That would be better, wouldn't it? So,
There it is.
coil of the week, just for Martin. It's not Tall Paul, so you know, there you go. Just to show that there is some variety.
I was getting
on
a bit
here.
worried about your fanciness regarding
Yeah, no, it's fine.
that profile.
Caught my. It's a braided coil. It's parallel. It's got a round wire running parallel with it. But I've got some braided wires in one of my other Atties that I'm not actually vaping on. So that's why it caught my eye, and it was very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I was worried you were going to show my call that I posted in our group. the other day.
Yeah, no.
I was worried that one was going to come up.
Mentioned it, thinking about it. I probably should have, really, shouldn't I? That would have been.
That's right. I'll share that picture in the VT UK group later.
Yeah. Basically, just to give you the story on that one, Dave has been vaping some of the Plum Job, the plum tobacco from
Rebel X and Vaping Bogan, and
That's
it's a little harsh on the coils.
Yeah.
Could have been part of the week too.
So that could
Looks
be call of the
fine.
week too.
Can go on at least 2 weeks.
Oh.
I'll pop that on next week for call of the week. That'll be fine.
Yeah, why not? Do it.
Yeah. What else did I get this week? Oh, there you go. Mike Vapes is bringing out a new RTA. Woohoo! Dual coil. So, you know, I might actually give it a go soon, as I'm kind of getting a bit of a thing for dual coils. It's called the Blaze. But, you know, there you go. That's pretty much all I've got on it at the moment, to be fair.
Is it just me, apart from the logo, is it a bit Dead Rabbit-esque?
Yeah. Top airflow.
Mm.
Look at the size of that airflow, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of airflow.
That is like a huge airflow. But yeah, so Mike Vapes is doing another thing.
New generation dual coils.
Apparently, it's new generation dual coils,
Is it me?
but I haven't seen the deck, so I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. Go on,
Yeah.
Mark. Is it you?
I'm not being a bitch.
But
All these tanks look the fucking same.
They do now, don't they? Really, starting to.
Go right back to the dead rabbit, the myxomatosis rabbit, the gimpy
Yeah.
rabbit, the rabbit
Yeah.
before that, and they're just all are the fucking same. Do they all behave the same? Do they? Pugs, I know this sort of things up your street. Is there any difference between them, or do they look the same, breathe the same, puff the same, feel the same, wick the same? In fact, they all are the same.
I'm assuming your wicks. There's probably a pool underneath where it feeds the wicks underneath that deck.
Yeah, it must be.
Is my guess.
Anna, can you zoom in a bit on the picture? Because I see nurkling.
You see nurkling.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, there's three tiers. 3 tiers of nurkling.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at the nurkle on that.
The drip tip is nurkled.
Shit.
Oh, sorry, zooming on the picture. I'm zooming in and haven't actually. There you go, zoomed in. There you go. So yeah, there's a bit of nurkling on the drip tip, the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a Mike Vapes money grab. I'm with you, mate.
Who said that?
Pugs.
Yeah, I as soon as you raised that question, I was about to say something along those lines, but it's not my field of vaping, so I couldn't possibly comment. But yeah.
In fairness, the drip tips look nice.
Yeah, no,
Shiny and a bit more lip tippy than drip tippy.
Sorry, did you just say you like a nurkle drip tip?
No, I didn't.
You just said those drip tips look nice.
I mean, I don't have control. I can't mute him.
We're gonna clip that.
Clip that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. What else?
Sorry, Mark.
Oh yeah, there you go. I've seen this. I got a bit stroppy with this. I might have put a post on Instagram. I mean,
fuck right off.
Is it so you can piss in your own mouth?
Probably.
Is it? I don't get it.
It's a disposable, isn't it?
It's a disposable pod system. Well, it's not even a pod system. It's a disposable vape. But,
300 sips.
Yeah, but 3,000 sips even.
So actually, no. If it's a straw, this must be Suckfire.
It is Suckfire. Yes,
Suckfire.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it is Suckfire. Legitimized. Yeah. Called my shot before I saw it.
Oh dear.
Sorry to the universe for bringing that into creation.
No, you're fine. I like it. But yeah, basically, this isn't appealing to the younger audience whatsoever, is it?
No,
really?
I mean, there's no way this can come to the UK.
I've got a feeling with 3,000 sips, it's probably got quite a large juice capacity and a high amp hour. But I mean, I don't know exactly how big it is, but
so I can see 2 flavors there: Cactus Cooler and Cocoa Lade.
Is it Cocoa Melon? Sorry, those of you that have got kids will know what Cocoa Melon is.
Okay. No, I don't.
It's a kids program.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was a porn star.
Okay, fair play. But yeah, I saw that and got a bit ranty on Instagram with it. So yeah, this is why disposables are going to get banned. Really, but there we are.
Yes. Let them kill themselves.
I'd been very good this week, and actually, instead of just hunting for stuff today, just manically looking around for stuff, going, what can I do? I have actually been saving stuff that I found over the week, and I saw this and thought, this looks really nice, and I can't remember what the hell it is. I'm really sorry.
If mods.
So which one? I thought you would know. What mods?
IF.
GIF.
No, IF. Just IF.
IF mods. Okay. If mods. IF. If mods. Okay, there you go. So I saw this and thought these look absolutely, especially the purpley one on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right. That's. I mean, it's a bit gaudy, but it's my kind of gaudy.
Yeah, and if you look at the other side of it, it's even got a little skeleton at the top.
See, that kills it for me.
Oh, does it? Oh no, that just kind of gave it that little bit of extra.
But the person's face in the
purple,
in the wood below it.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
works.
but I don't think that's intentional. But it does look like it.
Looks a bit like Julius Caesar from the Asterix cartoons.
Yes, it does. But yeah, it looked really classy. I'm assuming there is a screen on there somewhere, seeing as it's got up-down buttons.
I think on the first image you could see that it was at the back. I think you could almost see the slot where the
just
screen
a little
was.
Slot on the.
You've just spoiled it for me.
Why?
Go back. Go to the previous one.
That one.
Yeah.
I really like that, and I've just seen a fucking skeleton on it.
Yeah, I said exactly the same. Yeah. But like I said, the person's face below that.
So you liked
the woodwork actually makes it look a little bit.
You liked it when you looked at that one, but when you saw the
shit on it,
death thing on it, you just kind of went, ugh.
Yeah, because there's all the flame stuff. If that was like a horse or something with the flames, like a horse with a flaming mane or something like that, you're right. But it's just
Okay.
Not my thing. But I that sort of stuff's very popular, but it's not for me. But like I said, but it's a beautiful piece of work, no matter which way you look at it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think the genuine consensus is we like the purple one. Had it not got the skull on it, however, I would take it quite happily with that skull on it. I quite like that.
Mr. Intent says the plus fire buttons are in the wrong place.
The plus fire buttons?
Plus minus buttons.
Oh, okay.
On the image you're showing there.
Are they? Is it a mirrored image or something?
I just think
they're
in the wrong place.
Yeah, I'm assuming just having them at the top on the side isn't
ideal. You're going to be
for their choosing.
Seeing as the fire button is at the top, you are likely to squeeze them, I would imagine, while you're using it.
Oh, so Jay's vape review says aluminum alloy plus titanium and ceramic carbon carved inlaid with 18 karat and 24 karat gold.
Did you just say aluminum?
He did, yes. Yeah, he did. He wants slapping.
Aluminium.
That's the stuff.
Aluminum.
Either
way, doesn't matter. When you read it, it makes sense to say aluminum.
Aluminum. Okay.
Does make sense.
The only time it actually makes sense is when you're talking about transparent aluminum. That's a geeky reference for anyone that.
Is that Star Trek?
If anyone in chat can tell me who said that, I'll be very impressed.
I think I know, but I'm not going to fucking say it.
Oh, okay, all right then. Right, so here we go. Talking of dead rabbits, I saw this and thought this was quite cool. It's the worry-free, the 365 days worry-free dead rabbit R tank. And I thought this was quite a clever idea.
What the fuck?
You get the tank, and it comes with enough cotton and mesh to rebuild it and use it for a full 365 days.
Right. So it's right.
Yeah.
It's an RTA in a plastic box.
Yeah.
With little bags of plastic.
Yeah.
With cotton in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And mesh coils.
Yeah, and separate bags with mesh coils in them.
Yeah. Not impressed.
Oh, it's the Mixomatosis rabbit again, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
It is a dead rabbit. It is a mesh tank. And I just thought it was quite. No one else has done this. It's kind of, here's the tank, but here is enough cotton and coils to go with it to keep you going for over a year. Because to be fair, mesh coils, what is there, 12 of them? You're not going to change that once a month, surely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that what is outside of the pack is actually what you get inside the box.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. No, there's actually more cotton in the box than there is outside of it. So you probably get more cotton. But
9, Yeah, I think there's probably. I reckon there's enough to change your coil once a month. I think my guess is there's 12 in there, but I'm not sure.
Well, there's 10. There's 20 pieces of mesh. Is that a dual or single mesh tank?
I
A
think there's
single
6
mesh
pieces of
tank, I
cotton in
think.
each bag. If you look at them, there's 2 pieces on top of each other.
Yeah, there is a lot of cotton in each bag, and if
Yeah.
there's 20 pieces of mesh, that's enough times to change a tank 20 times.
To be fair, you do need to use a hell of a lot of cotton with a mesh tank.
Yeah, those bits of cotton do look very well compacted, don't they?
So,
Because normally the strings you get for mesh are like big, chunky fuck off things.
yeah, like shoelaces, that sort of thing. Yeah. I just actually thought it was quite a clever idea. You get your RTA and you've got enough to rebuild it.
Yeah.
The only thing you need for it is a mod, and you're off and away. Mod in your
It's
toolkit.
a different idea because especially with the mesh tank, the one thing that's going to stop you from using it is when you run out of mesh because you're probably not going to be bothered to buy any more.
Yeah.
And you'll just go, oh, I'll sod that tank. I'll use one of the other ones that uses proper coils.
Yep.
Hang on. Since when have they been putting chromium in coils?
What is it? Nichrome.
FECR.
FECR. Yeah.
That's FECR. That's Canthal, isn't it? As far as I'm aware.
No.
I thought Canthal was iron chromide.
I might be wrong.
I don't know.
It's iron and chromium.
Dale did come up with a very good point in chat. Needs another 4 spare glasses for it to last a year. Very good point. That.
Very good point. To be fair, it isn't a bubble, so it hasn't got any bubbles on it. So
Yeah, and Matt says that's Canthal.
that's Canthal. Okay.
Ferrochrome.
Yeah, I thought Canthal was FECR, but I might be wrong. So my next one is again something else that I completely forgot.
No. Iron, chromium, aluminium. FECRAL is Canthal.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, carry on.
All right. So, go on, Martin. Do you know what this is? It says
STMA?
STMP on the front.
Stamp.
That's what you do to it. You fucking stamp on it.
No,
Stamp on
I saw it posted, but
Yeah. It's a borrow type.
which can also squonk.
Yeah, it's a very clever little thing. So you've got a borrow tank that comes in it. So it's obviously a proprietary tank in there, but you can put your own bridges inside. And if you want to, you can change it out. They've got a squonk bottle that goes in there. And you fill that up, and it's a little tiny squonker, which I thought was quite clever.
So does it have a special 510 adapter that goes in the top?
Well, I'm assuming there is a 510
well.
adapter that you screw into the top, yes.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what was that last one, Jen?
that was the last one. I clicked too many buttons.
Huh.
So yeah, what do you think to that one then? No?
Again, that looks like a disposable RDA. They're coming back.
Do you think the RDA?
Isn't that
Well,
isn't that
mods
one
that can do more than one thing. No.
isn't that one
But-
isn't that one of those fancy Skyfall or Narca type things?
Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, when you're looking
No.
at it like that, it looks like it doesn't look like anything fancy. It just looks like a cheap pod system,
It does.
doesn't it?
I don't mind it.
So
I don't
it's
think there's any need for the squonky bit.
no, I don't think the it does look. I know that is exactly what I was thinking, Dave. Yeah, it looks like the flex block.
Apologies to insult anybody who's interested in that mod.
Yeah,
My apologies.
yeah. You don't look at it and go, "Oh, that's flash and expensive." No one,
But
anyone who doesn't know anything about vaping is going to take one look at that and just go, "Eh."
Well, yeah. Anyone who doesn't know anything about vaping is going to take one look at that and think it's a pod system.
What's the price points on these?
I don't know. That's the question. But that's the point. But I think they are probably going to be the 200-300 euro mark. I would expect, especially with a proprietor with their own pod, own borrows.
So you need to ask Todd before next week then.
Or basically, if you are interested, there is the Facebook group link there. If you just want it, it's 30601 544 502 6962. So if you can find it from that, nicely done. There you go.
Martin, I just thought I didn't talk about what juice I was using in this, did I?
Why? What juice were you using in that?
I've been trying out a new juice that was recommended by somebody here. It's a lovely coconut.
She paid on her card.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
I really forgot you said it tasted of coconut, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I hate coconut.
No, it's Martin. I get on the exhale. I get a hint of coconut.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know what it must be the mango flavoring. Must be the way I get it. But it's nice sweet juice. Nothing bad to say about that juice at all.
Okay.
It's a good one.
This last one I saw on.
Oh, sorry, Chandler. I thought you'd finished.
No. This is the last
Sorry.
one. I saw this on Facebook, and it's just one of those, little pep type, posts. It could be drugs. I whisper to myself as I buy 37 new books with no shelf space and a tight budget. At least it's not drugs. And I thought that kind of transfers over into the vaping. So I thought that, and then after I thought about it a little bit longer, I thought, hang on, technically, it is drugs.
Yeah.
Technically,
it's nicotine. I'm so after reading that and kind of placating myself, going, this is fine. My vape habit is absolutely, at least it's not. Oh no, hang on a minute, it is.
But but just bringing that one, if that person was buying drugs instead of books, they would have plenty of shelf space, and they probably wouldn't have any shelves left either because they've sold them all for the next fix.
True. Or burnt them to keep warm because they can't afford to pay the electric bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
And the irony is Miss Bookworm 94 can't spell book.
No.
Maybe it's a play on words. Maybe she's called Brooke.
Maybe she should have put an R in then.
Bookworm.
Because that would have been funny. Brookworm would have been quite funny.
Or
Bookworm, it's a bit crap.
or maybe she only reads things on a Kindle, in which case she got the E in the wrong place.
Bookworm?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
These bloody intellectuals.
I know.
No space for them.
So, that is basically what I've seen on the Instagram this week.
Cool.
There you go. That's me. All done. So, hey, we're not doing bad, seeing as we, started pretty close to 8 o'clock. And we're pretty close to 10. Look at that. It's been a good one.
Not bad.
Are we doing it
time-wise?
Well, time-wise. Yeah. All right, thanks. We'll see if I can press the right buttons when I get us out.
Yeah,
so,
still time.
Mark, we've missed you with the buttons because I'm so professional with this. I haven't even got the title of the shows right. I mean, fuck's sake.
Shut up, Ken. You're doing fine.
And I subscribed earlier and I didn't get a.
Did you not share it? Did you not share your resub?
It might have been. Was it when we were doing the vape sale bin?
Not a clue.
Yeah, probably if you did it when it was on the vape sale bin, it wouldn't have gone because I haven't got. I should put that onto the
on the scene.
On the scene because it's not on that scene. There you go.
No worries.
That's my fault. I'll fix that for next time.
But yeah, just a reminder to anybody that is watching us and has Amazon Prime, you do get a free sub every month, so feel free to chuck it at this channel if you want. or chuck it at another channel. But make sure you use it because it's free money, and Amazon's got plenty of money. So
Absolutely, free subscription. It's certainly worth doing. So, are we going to put a link in the chat?
Aye.
We will pop a link in the chat in a minute, and in that case, we'll probably see you next week.
quite
So,
possibly.
remember, don't just live life. Own it. Mark, do you want to do your thing? We've missed it.
Adios, motherfuckers.
No, hang on, I'm muted again.
VVUK.
Get a pair. One down there
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
and one up there.
Hang on. I can't find the stop streaming button. It's.